Have you ever tried to skydive into a plane?
I've never skydived.
What about arm wrestling a bear or reenacting medieval warfare?
What?
We're gonna be reacting to the most extreme sports on the planet, bear arm wrestling.
Wait, it's a bear arm wrestling a bear arm.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sold that this is a real bear.
What do you think? It's like that SpongeBob episode where it's like the gorilla suit and he zips it down?
There's no way you actually arm wrestle a bear and you're just chill about it.
Look how big his claws are. Them things is huge. Oh, he beat him.
Oh my gosh, that is a real bear. I thought it was some dude in a costume. These men just arm wrestled a legit bear. Extreme sports.
Botashi!
This is Botashi. In my limited knowledge, I've been told it's 150 people versus 150 other people. And you have to like knock the guy off the top of the pole.
Okay, and there's a sea of people and everybody just kicks each other in the face?
Literally just fling each other at each other.
Looks safe.
Now, if you thought that was extreme, up next we got pillow fighting.
When you said that, I thought it was gonna be a bunch of like people in like a basement and like not a real thing. This is like legit. There's cameramen, they've got a ring.
This is real professional pillow fighting.
I wanna do this. PFC, hit me up. I'm good at pillow fighting. How do they make sure nobody like puts like marbles in their pillow or anything?
I'm sure it doesn't take much time for a judge to go, there's no marbles in here.
He didn't know about my little pouch I had underneath.
I'm sure the king against your head sound would give it away.
Why is that person bleeding from a pillow?
This is called reverse skydiving. Let's see what it's about.
So you start on a mountain and you wingsuit off and you have to have a guy with a plane open the door and they're gonna land in the plane? Shout out to Fred and Vince. They're doing this live.
Let's be honest. What happens if you hit the propeller in the front of the plane? A bee comes? I'm asking what happens to them, not if a bee shows up.
Oh, they turn into confetti.
Did they launch confetti?
Yeah.
But then what do they do after that?
You gonna keep doing this bit?
Bro, wait, no way.
No, that's insane. Shout out to Vince. Vince really got it.
What if as you're coming in the door, you just whack your head on the wing and then you just fall?
That would knock you out and then you just never wake up.
You'd wake up but be in heaven. If you thought that was epic, keep watching because later in this video, there's a literal medieval war reenacted in a sport.
I guess I now have to watch all the way to the end.
This is called Umbashiri, right?
Umbashira.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't fully understand it, but apparently they have to get this log all the way down the mountain and it shows bravery.
I would say so. People are getting like ran over by that log. Oh, they're riding the log down.
Full sin. Yo, this kind of reminds me of Vinland Saga.
You think that's how they used to like get around back in the day?
Does not seem effective at all.
I mean, there's nothing like chopping a tree down with the boys, hopping on it and just log scooting down a hill.
Tying giant ropes, lining up tons of people, flinging it down a hill that would probably take 2 seconds to walk down. This next extreme sport is arguably my favorite. This is chess boxing. You start off with the game of chess. You both make some moves, and then when the bell rings, they pick up the chessboard, and then you start boxing each other.
Got you. Okay, so it's like brains versus brawn. And then in between it, you have to be like, he had his knight at D3. That means I'm gonna need to castle and take my rook to B5.
So, imagine you're Magnus Carlsen, and you just try to always win before the boxing happens. Yo, who wins in chess boxing? Magnus Carlsen, the greatest chess player to ever live, or Mike Tyson, arguably one of the best boxers to ever live?
Logan Paul just pops up. He's like, what'd you say?
You're making a mockery of the sport, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm not Logan. I'm sorry. I'm friends with Logan. I can say that now.
So this is called cheese running.
You got me. First word, cheese, done.
Oh my gosh.
That guy lit.
Yo, he's still going.
He yeeted his head into the ground.
First one down the hill gets the cheese. I'm not gonna lie, this does look like it'd be fun.
Yeah, until you get absolutely annihilated by the guy behind you. Isle of Man. It's a race at the Isle of Man. There's an Isle of Man.
It definitely looks extreme.
They're like getting mad air and the road's wet.
Bro.
Okay, there's no way you can process.
Yeah, you could not pay me to do this.
Oh! Oh, that sucks.
Imagine you're just crushing it, and then someone else gets in a wreck, which gets you in a wreck.
Imagine dragons.
These nuts over my face?
The band.
Yo, hot air balloon warfare.